What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I got this super natural look going on right here. I am like obsessed with natural looks, like it's not even funny, like that's all I want to do all the time. So I was so incredibly pumped to film this for you guys. So if you guys want to see how I got this gorgeous natural look, then just keep watching. So for me, natural makeup starts with a really good base, a fresh, clean looking base. So we want to get rid of any redness, any kind of acne that is really showing through, and any kind of scarring. So we want like even texture, stuff like that. So what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be applying Makeup Forever's Ultra Skin Booster HD. It's definitely going to smooth out the skin a little bit and help with any dry flakes that are on your skin. Then I'm gonna go in with some primer. I currently use the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer by Too Faced. It's really good if you have any kind of oily skin, so it really helps keep that in control. Next, I'm moving on to foundation. I really like using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation, and I'm in the shade R230. I feel like this makes your skin just look so flawless, yet not cakey at all. So I really like how this melts into your skin, and I really love pairing this with the e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. So we're just gonna take one good pump and start with our brush on the cheek, kind of just dotting around here and there, and then we are going to slowly take our brush and do small downward strokes. It really helps the foundation just blend into your skin really, really nicely. Don't forget to go up on the ear just in case your foundation is a little bit off on this shade, which is okay. It's really hard finding your perfect color. Okay, then I'm gonna take my Damp Beauty Blender and kind of just pat it onto the skin so that we know everything is blended out beautifully, that there's no extra streaks that we're missing. Okay, next I'm gonna be taking Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind, and I am in the shade Light Pale, and I'm gonna be applying this to the under eye area. I really like using this concealer in specific because again, this is a concealer that just blends into the skin so beautifully, and it does a really amazing job at covering up any imperfections. And then we're gonna take a mini Damp Beauty Blender and blend this out. Then we're gonna go in with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. We're going to be applying this on top of our eyelids before we apply the concealer. I just find that this hydrates your eyes just a little more compared to when you just put on the concealer and use that as a primer. Next, I'm going in with a little more concealer because there is a little bit of redness showing through that I don't really want. So I really like using the Bare Minerals concealer because again, this is just a really amazing powder concealer that melts into the skin. Like you can use this all by itself. I use it by itself every day or on kind of like lazy days where I don't feel like really doing makeup, and it just gives you this flawless look, and it gives you the right amount of coverage that you desire. And then we're also going to use this powder concealer to set the under eye area. Okay, now we're gonna put some more concealer on top of the eyelids to even out any kind of coloration that is on my eyelids. And then we're also gonna use this powder concealer on top of my eyes so that it's all nice and fresh and dry up there. And I'm actually gonna be using a different brush, which the brush I was using before is the Bare Minerals Blur and Buffer brush, and then this is the Bare Minerals Precision Shader brush. I just like it because it's a little bit thicker and a little bit quicker to use, the bigger brush. Okay, so next I want to focus on the eyes, and for the eyes I'm going to be using the Tarte Clay Play palette right here. It's this gorgeous, super natural palette. First I'm going to be taking the Rose Gold blending brush and dipping it into the color Sand right here. This is going to be our base for the eye. So you want to find a base color that kind of matches your skin tone pretty well when you're looking for natural looks. This just helps blend out any other color that you put onto your eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking the Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush, and I'm going to be dipping it into this light color right up in the corner over here. It's just a super soft baby pink, kind of with a little bit of brown. And I'm going to start on the outer V and then work my way into the crease. So for natural looks, I just really like to contour my eye. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dark. Okay, and then I'm going to be dipping into Stone, the color that's right down here in the bottom corner. We're just going to be using a little bit of this and focusing that really on our outer V. And then kind of go up onto the lash line just a little bit. So the outer V, and then work it into the crease ever so slightly. And then we're going to go back into the color Sand right here. Load up our brush and then start blending from your brow bone all the way down. This is gonna make sure everything is super blended out, and I feel like when you blend everything out really nicely, it just creates the perfect natural look. Next, I'm gonna be taking the Luxie 141 mini round brush and dipping it into Journey and Stone and lightly applying that on the lower lash line. This is just gonna help balance out the color that you put on your eyelid. Okay, then I like taking the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush right here, and I'm gonna be dipping it into Solstice. And I'm gonna be putting that on the brow bone so that it looks like we have a little highlight there. And then also on the inner corner as well. I'm gonna start in the corner and kind of blend it outwards just to give a little brightness to the center of the eye and brow bone. Okay, now we're going to be applying some eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely Turn Off Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner. I really like this. It's super smooth and it just gives the most natural look. And I don't know what color this is exactly, but it is one of their brown colors, if not the brown color. I don't know if they have multiples. But I'm just going to do a really thin line on the top lash line. And then we're also going to apply this to the outer third of our lower lash line. And then on the lower lash line, we're just going to kind of smudge it out with our fingers. And that just kind of defines our eyes and makes them pop just a little bit more. So next I like to go onto the cheeks. So we're gonna go back into our Clay Play palette. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Air Stipple brush from the Beautifully Precise line. And I'm gonna be dipping that into Desert, the second color right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna be gently carving my cheeks. I really like using this Tarte Blush Bazaar, and I'm going to be using the color Angelic right here. It's such a gorgeous color that's really subtle, but just makes you look so much better. So start at the cheeks and stipple upward. I like stippling and then kind of blending it in. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the Pixi Glowy Powder in the shade London Luster. I'm going to be applying that to my cheekbones and then on my temple as well. This is just gonna brighten this area. And then we're also gonna take that, put a little bit down the center of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. Next, I'm gonna go onto the brows, and I'm using the Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil for this, and I'm in the shade Dark Brown. So I'm just gonna brush my brows out and apply. And all you want to do is fill in your brows. You don't want to like line them or shape them. Just fill in what you already got. And also I'm going to be applying the Glowy Pixi powder to the inner corner of my eyes, and I'm just using the Luxie 151 mini flat brush and applying that to the inner corner of my eyes to bring in some brightness, and then on the brow bones as well. So I'm gonna just curl my lashes really quick. And then I'm gonna be applying some mascara. I really like using Tarte's Tartiest Lash Paint. And then I like going over that with the CoverGirl Lash Blast. I'm gonna be applying some clear brow and lash mascara to set my brows. I'm actually almost out of this, and I bought a new one. I'm just way too lazy to go and get it. Okay, and then last we're gonna work on the lips. This is the Tartiest Tarte Lip Paint, and this is in the shade Expose, and it's such a gorgeous color. Okay, then I'm gonna be taking some Smashbox Photo Finish primer water and I had to look at the bottle, and I am just gonna set everything and let it dry for a quick minute before I put on a finishing powder right here. This is the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. And you only really need to do this step if you want a more matte finish. I personally really like matte finishes. All right, and this is the finished natural look. Alright you guys, so that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite kind of look to pull off? Do you like natural? Do you like glam? Do you just like craziness all over the place? And if you want to see more of me, more reviews, more of just fun stuff, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button right down below. I hope you guys have a super natural rest of your day, and I will see you next time.